Bang.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of the Andy. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Oh, man, so fucking long they couldn't throw.
Why are you laughing already?
I gotta get it
Dang.
out, bro. I gotta get it out, bro.
That's all
Come
going
on.
into.
Anyway.
We
That's
roll.
all
It's
going
rolling.
in.
It's rolling. It's rolling.
I could even be serious. Anyways, welcome to episode 5 of the Anicrew podcast. Once again, I want to thank everybody for who tuning in. If you listen on YouTube, subscribe. You listen on Spotify, go ahead and follow. Or if you listen on any other platform, thank you for listening. So
we love you.
We got a couple of things we're gonna talk about. But before we start, once again, it's the boy Laurent, Mr. Uchiha. Followed my boy Justin, aka Reborn.
Yo.
Followed by my boy Ty,
aka Ash K.
and last but not least, boy Step Back.
What's up, y'all? y'all love it. I ain't know what to.
Anyways, so we had a good episode last week. Thought we covered a lot of decent topics. This week also, same thing. We got a couple things to talk about. Let's see, My Hero. Started with My Hero. Shaman King dropped a new episode. Not Last of Us. What am I talking about? The World Ends with You. I don't know why I keep saying Last of Us. And Tokyo Revengers. So starting out with My Hero. So how did everybody feel about the episode so far? Those who at least know that episode or part they're at.
Honestly, I want to say, can you give me a little recap? Give me a little jog my memory.
Just tell them where.
What happened, bro? What happened?
It
bro?
ended off with them showing who all was teams for 1A versus 1B.
So the teams have been formed.
Yeah.
So as I predicted, I didn't really say predicted, but I want to see a little bit more Class 1B. That got fulfilled. I got to see a little bit of them. And I like how all my pretty much was like,
You mean Class Stepping Stones?
Oh
Sure.
my gosh, bro. Do not sleep on Class B, bro. Do not sleep on
But wait, didn't you say last week I shouldn't be worried about them? Like, why am I talking about them? They should be off the scene. Like,
bro,
just switching sides.
Change person, man. I'm a changed person, man. I come to love Class B now.
Okay. Anyways, but I like how All Might he was saying, even though Class 1B hasn't been the same situations as Class 1A, that they on paper, like academically, had like shown more improvement because they actually had time to not be interrupted and actually develop their quirk how they're supposed to be. So so it's pretty much saying like what Class 1A has edge in battle, but Class 1B has the edge in quirk control. It's pretty much what he was getting at. So actually I like that, but I think Class 1B gonna get folded still in the end, like how it should be. But I'm just happy to see them. They had like what was it? They winter outfits. I think there was what was it called?
You talking about the new costumes?
Yeah, they got the winter uniforms now.
Yeah, everything's all flipped. By the way,
I know.
It's alright. I could be the slime for the day.
Okay.
Slap.
Anyways, so yeah, I like how it was structured, and then like I like how they formed the teams. Everybody got their new outfits. Deku's is actually pretty raw to me. I like that mask thing he got going on. I'm loving Bakugo's is pretty simple, but I love like the all black thing he had going on. But I don't get why they even like had to upgrade now. You know what I mean? Like,
no, they gave a reason though, because it's winter, so his power relies off the sweat, so he has to modify it so that his sweat glands still produce at the rate that he needs it to.
Yeah.
I guess the sunlight.
There's reasoning behind it.
I guess the sunlight in the animation didn't give off a winter vibe to me. That's why I was kind of like, why are they talking about winter suit? Like it looks so like summertime. Yeah, you know how like usually when it's wintertime, it's like all gloomy a little bit outside. It was like bright as day. Like,
but I mean, it's Japan, so I don't know how their stuff really works.
Honestly, I think it's still the same as ours. Honestly,
yeah, I was finna say,
like they still get snow and like.
But I thought their stuff's more tropical.
Nah, Japan is not tropical at all, bro.
I thought it was kind of like ours.
Nah, Like, cause like they're even though like they're like an island, it's really not that tropical. What I was saying, and like I've been trying to plan like a trip down there and all that, and I've been looking at the weather, and like it gets bad as like you don't want to go like during like certain like seasons. Like fall is kind of like fall's a good season to go through, but then like springtime is kind of like it's iffy. Like it may snow during that time, so like they definitely like the seasons and all that for sure.
I'm gonna look into that. But what's this guy's name? The guy I've been talking about for the longest, who control Shinzo. Yes, that guy.
Shinzo.
So we finally got the reveal of him transferring to the hero course, and I think it's perfect timing considering that Deku had a little run in with the Vestiges again, and his first time having that run in was when he fought that guy. So I feel like they bringing him back to make him play a role in it again. So I don't know what this next episode gonna be like, but I feel like he gonna
have some type of big role in it.
Yeah, because a while back before like season 2 of My Hero, I got like a spoiler that's somewhere around this time. So just by that alone, I kind of like got like a prediction of what I think might happen. So I don't want to say that because then I'll just be revealing the spoiler. But all in all, I'm pretty excited because I want to see how how did he progress, because the mask he wore was so raw. Like I love how he was able to like brainwash someone without even like directly speaking.
Oh yeah.
No, so he directly spoke to him.
No, bro, no.
Yes, he did. He just changed his voice.
No,
but that was still him speaking.
Low key, yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, honestly, yeah, he did. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. It's totally still my mind.
I thought he spoke through dude, so he made his voice sound exactly.
Him. So yeah, he copied his voice with that device on his face.
Because that was so confusing, but so raw at the same time. I thought it was more like he like somehow connected his quirk to do voice, like just connected it, and it's like let him. I often say that's kind of foul, ain't it? Like that's kind of more like his quirk already OP. That's kind of more OP.
Yeah, he's just using his equipment to enhance it.
But his attitude was like, it was dope. He walked in and like, I ain't here to make no friends. Y'all already got quirks that's way better than mine. Y'all got a head start. I'm finna be on that with everybody. It don't matter. They're like, don't be old buddy with me. And Melissa is like, I respect it. So
honestly, he's one of my favorite characters, if I say so far.
It's like you can't call him like a Rock Lee character because he does have a quirk, but he's just so heavily handicapped in terms of like a power quirk. Yeah, that it's like, how can you be a hero with that quirk? That's more of a detective quirk. You know what I mean?
And then everybody automatically just goes to like all the bad stuff you could do with it rather than the good stuff that you can do.
Honestly, it's merch. If I had that power, I'm doing hella shit. I'm robbing shit. No, never mind. I can't do that. I can't do that. But it's his power low key. His power is OP. Much don't realize it.
Yeah. So like when you think about that quirk, it's like, what can you not do? But like, I mean, you can't do a lot physically, but you can mentally like screw a lot of people with that quirk. Most who don't know what you're doing. So I see why have a hard time being like, oh, people keep thinking he a villain ish,
Yeah.
But I like how his demeanor, like even though he has that demeanor of a villain, not like a villain demeanor, but more so like he not like, oh, I'm a cheerful hero. He's like, no, I'm gonna be a hero. Don't worry, like I'm not gonna do these cruel things.
Yeah, honestly, like he kind of treats himself. He treats himself as if like he's like the main character, like his own story, pretty much. Like he's like, I'm that dude. Like I literally got this power. I can do whatever I want. Like no one can stop me. No one's better than me.
I like that about My Hero, that everybody like their morals behind why they're a hero, even why it's different, like the way they thrive for it was like, it's dope. And I think Midori even mentioned that, or was that Todoroki? He said that about like he should be a main character. Like Todoroki's story is like a main character kind of story.
It was probably Deku saying that.
Yeah, you said you remember him saying that, or you don't?
I said it was probably Deku who said that.
Yeah, I remember he said that about somebody, but I don't remember who it was. I think it was Todoroki. Now that I'm like thinking about it, yeah. But like I like that about My Hero, that everybody kind of have their own way, like to might
need your way.
Sure, their hero way, I guess you could say. They Hero
Literally.
Academia. But out of all of them, Shinso's story is actually pretty dope. Like, if he become like a hero in the future, like he gonna be, I can still see him making like top 10 heroes, even though he like not strong. But that's why like him training with Aizawa, like them what do they call it? Them super hard bandages. It seemed like he got nasty with those quick. And just imagine like when he just fully masters everything and like he gets used to like fighting experience and actually getting like real life situations. All it takes is him to like just imagine he has a run-in with the League of Villains. They don't know what he's about. And he copied one of their quirks. Like he copied some, like I said copy quirk. He like copied Shigaraki's voice and talked to them and just brainwashed the whole League of Villains because they answer. Like that'd be dope. Like he can,
bro. The power is so broken, bro. Honestly, it's like you think about like that, just having the ability like to just brainwash somebody that's kind of crazy.
But obviously they're setting up for a rematch between him and Midoriya. So that's obviously gonna be next episode.
I go a slight word for Midoriya. Let's just be honest. Slight word for the main character.
You know the power now.
He finna dust them off
easily.
But I mean, he don't. But he not.
He out there shooting air bullets like a police officer. That was like literally. That was confirmation enough. Exactly. He's getting.
Yeah, I wonder.
SEAL Team 6,
like,
he's rolling. He's
out there.
Exactly.
Just because of plot, I can see him honestly being like brainwashed all over again, like being tricked again, because that's obviously what it's setting up to. You know, like.
But I'm like Deku always he overanalyzes everything. Can that really happen to someone who literally is so cautious of everything?
Yes, bro. Like, come on now.
Can it, bro? The man who thinks of everything like could go wrong. Like, can you really affect that?
Like, can you really expect him to?
He's gonna scrape him up. Like, he might get some of Midoriya's teammates. I don't know about Midoriya.
Like the combat difference is different.
Midoriya
but, like,
could probably just sweep that whole team.
It comes down to who can really outwit the other person. Is what I kind of think is gonna happen.
Well, like, all Midoriya had to do is really make sure he don't respond to anything that entire time. That's all he got to make sure he don't do. Other than that, he gonna mop the floor with him. But if he get tricked, then that's a problem.
I don't remember. I mean? Did they say who was on the hero or villain side?
I think they gonna just announce it as they go. I forgot.
Because if Midoriya is a villain, how do you restrict him?
You can't.
You really can't, bro. You gotta like think like it's Midoriya.
Literally, you gotta put them in a cage. Like you can't put Midoriya in no cage.
Bro, that shit. It's gonna be interesting to see for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to next episode.
You really can't put the big three in the cage at all.
The big three, that's definitely right. I'm like Todoroki, Bakujo. Like you really like honestly,
you can't put them in the cage. Yeah.
Like they're all evenly matched at like this age. I would honestly say like Todoroki probably is Loki. He's definitely stronger than like Midoriya and then Bakugo for sure.
I have to disagree, bro. I think Bakugo got it right now.
So you think he got it over Mappo who got control of it? Two different quirks?
Right now, yeah. I think Bakugo got it right now, bro. He
I don't know. Cause like Todoroki can literally freeze him. He can't sweat. No power.
But that's like all hypothetical, just the perfect scenario. You think he finna fold for that? Like he not like, bro. Bakugo is a battle genius.
Bro, how he not gonna fold for getting frozen? The man controls ice.
Yeah, right now I got Todoroki over Bakugo right now.
Right now,
bro,
all right.
I'm like, don't get me wrong. Bakugo is raw. He's definitely raw, but he relies on that sweat. Todoroki, his power is just there. It's either fire or ice. You get either one. I give you both at once.
I mean, we gotta take consideration how Bakugo progressed too. Like that AP shot is dirty. It blasting through that ice immediately. If it has to do that, he got the canisters to hold his sweat, contained it, the suit that helps him, all kinds of stuff. Now I don't know Todoroki though on his end, his quirk alone kind of balance it out, so he kind of don't need no upgrades in his suit. But he just got to get better at switching and simultaneously using the quirks. But like I said, Bakugo, a battle genius, he probably can like get around all that. Not saying it's gonna be an easy fight. It's gonna come down to the wire, just like how they did in the UA festival.
Yeah.
But in that case, Todoroki would have won. But I don't know, Bakugo. Right. Yeah, like he would have won in the UA festival. I think Bakugo progressed a lot, and Todoroki just still like kind of just been quirk reliant, pretty much. Just still relying on his quirk versus his battle instincts. You know what I mean?
All right. So here's a question for you, Dan. How would you rank the big three? How would y'all rank the big three?
That's tough.
Tough, huh?
That's why I honestly, because Midoriya.
Nah, yeah, it is.
See, because if Midoriya not at 100%. When he at 100%, there's no contest.
Bakugo right now is like he has the most control over his, and his work is super crazy, and he's already like athletically built for being a hero. So yeah, in terms, I feel like if Midoriya had full control over his shit, like naturally born, like. Yeah, it wouldn't be no contest, but it's not. That's not the case. So I definitely would say Bakugo is number one. He's
that's why.
Go
ahead.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say like Bakugo. Honestly, like he's probably number one when it comes to like the combat for sure. Like
in a way,
so much control.
Deku would have to outsmart Bakugo if they would have fight 1-on-1. Like he would literally have to outthink him and make the fight fold on itself. Like,
and
it's not like Bakugo's stupid either, though.
Exactly.
He's not. That's what I'm. Not, yeah. But Midoriya, bro,
knows him so well.
Exactly. Like,
and that's the thing. The second time they fought, Midoriya was analyzing him like that, and that's what Bakugo was like. I know you're doing that now, so I'm finna give you stuff you're not finna analyze. Switch it up, literally. Like, cause he's smart. Exactly. And then I'm not gonna lie. I thought when Midoriya gave him the finesse, switched it up. He was like, I never said I couldn't punch. Bakugo still wasn't folding. Like. Battle wise, until Midoriya is consistently holding 20% without like any strains or like that, then Midoriya be number one. But right now, I got Bakugo as number one. But that's gonna be short lived. That's short lived. Like, I'm just right at this moment. By the end of this season, I already know Midoriya probably gonna make leaps and bounds. I know he's gonna make leaps and bounds.
Because I still got Todoroki as number one.
I got Todoroki as number 3 for the same reason I said Bakugo would beat him.
You could not have him be a number 3.
Because in terms of like, I don't know, I just feel like he has the best like leader mentality out of all of them. Like in any situation, he will be like the most calm about everything and be able to take care of shit. But like you said, he is like the most quirk reliant out of everybody. Like without his quirk, he's so squishy. Like he's literally squishy. He has a head up here, yeah. Like cool, he's like a QB, literally. Without a line, it's like, what can you do? He'll just get sacked.
So what do you take on this, Justin? Like, how do you rank them?
What's your ranking?
I like Todoroki, Deku, and Bakugo.
He gets it.
I understand.
That's how my ranking is.
I respect all of it.
Because within like the ceiling though, his is like, I feel like his is definitely over Bakugo's. Midoriya is like the highest, of course. And
Justin, what is your what's your logic behind the ranking system on that?
The feels,
okay.
Oh my god!
Because I mean, you can argue good points for all three of them. That's why it's a good conversation to have, because you can really argue it. But it was just like, I don't know how to explain. Like, until Todoroki, like, I don't know how to explain it. He already just so OP. He already
what he gotta do more, bro? What he gotta do more? We seen at the tournament what he did. He done gave my boy Deku the work. We know what he can do. We know what he can do.
We do.
But here's my thing though. Like he almost lost to Deku though. Well, yeah, he almost lost to Deku, but Deku has more control over that. So that whole ice thing Baraji was doing ain't gonna be the same.
I mean, but honestly, of course he gonna lose to Deku though.
But that's the thing though. So if he gonna lose, like
Deku got literally the strongest quirk ever, and literally said, "I'm finna hit you with 100% of this quirk." if he did like the 20% of that,
he just nuke him. Whatever he just wins.
Literally, whatever he throws out, it's gonna hit hard. But then again, you really can't stop it. You're not gonna expect it.
I mean, I get it. I mean, I get everybody points. I can't hate on y'all ranking system, but I think by the end of this season, it will fall in line to Midoriya 1, Todoroki 2, Bakugo 3. But that's
I can respect that.
I want to see another scenario with Todoroki, actually getting in the line of fire, like what's his name? Stain. Like when that happened, like you see a lot of growth in like Todoroki and like
yeah.
oh like it showed like, oh yeah, you
Actually
really are quirk
put
reliant.
in a situation that you have to do shit. Like you have to
You have to grow.
So you
You
guys
have to
you
think
make
have
that
to.
point.
you
You know
guys
what I'm
think
saying? Like
Todoroki needs actual like martial arts capability?
Right, yeah, because
Well,
he's that's what I'm
nah,
saying.
I just feel like he can incorporate like bro, what's wrong with him having like ice armor on one side or something? Like having like
yeah.
attack
He
based
did that
like
before
stuff.
actually,
I
but
mean,
no,
yeah, but
that was
incorporating
out
more
of
of that, like, and then like he
Mm-hmm.
also has hella flame abilities. Like we only see him just throw fireballs. We ain't seen him like specialize in whatever. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he
So that's
just
Talking
why I
started
know
using that,
he
right?
has he has hella untapped potential. He has a
like
high ceiling. Like
he doesn't
he,
have like that 1% control yet.
he pretty
yeah,
much just blasting it off, blasting his quirk off
pretty
just to
much,
blast
yeah.
it
It's like
off.
a
Like
furnace. He just that's
And
it.
that shit go.
Exactly. But he can finesse that and make it into so much shit. Like, just imagine Todoroki making a flame sword or something, like just
Oh
on the
yeah,
spot.
that
Like,
bro, a sword of plasma just going through.
exactly, bro. Like
and
that shit is insane.
when you think about it, this is why like I said, hopefully by the end of this season, like it could be a close run for number one between him and Midoriya because
Mm-hmm.
everything Endeavor can do by default, he
He
should be
can
able to do it
But
exactly.
because he has
better,
that
but
same quirk.
better.
Mhm.
Exactly, and better because he has better heat regulation. He won't overheat.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, Prominence Burn, use it.
Use it.
When you
Literally,
use it, then I will give you the number one title. Just saying you probably will use
Todoroki
it.
using
I need to
prominence
see
burn.
you
That shit
use
is
it.
See, now I
insane.
kind of want to see how
Just
Bakugo progresses too now. Because
I
I
mean,
don't
yeah,
think I don't think it's gonna be
they,
just
they
clear
are gonna
cut. He's
grow.
out
They
of
are
it.
gonna grow.
They are, yeah, they
Yeah.
are gonna grow. I just feel like Bakugo is like the early like sprout of like all of them
Mm-hmm.
type shit. Like not like all of them because obviously Todoroki been there, but I just feel like he has now he needs like combat adaptive ability. I was saying
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
adaptivity, but I run out of breath. Anyway,
yeah, because that's
but
what
yeah,
like
like he just need more combat experience, and once he gets that and like actually like develops into his own like hero and
Oh yeah,
not
exactly.
yeah, oh yeah, he's
yeah,
going crazy.
because All Might said it best. Like you can't be mad at Midoriya for growing so fast when he's on level 1 and you already on level 50.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
you already
100%.
up there, bro. Like you,
Literally.
so
Like,
your growth
you're
not
so
gonna
gifted.
seem as it's not gonna seem as high as his because he started from the bottom. He got a lot of growing to do. You already like if as a freshman in high school, better than most heroes without no quirk training, without going through the school. You already was like putting up with villains that Muzz wasn't touching, and you
Full
was
product.
in like a middle school fighting off villains, even though it's an unfortunate situation, but like he wasn't folded against a villain in middle
Right.
school. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of wild when you think about it. That's why he was praising him like that.
That shit
But
cold.
Shit, honestly, Bakujo, like he's literally the beginning of everything for like Midoriya. Like without him being like Midoriya's life, Midoriya never would like realize like, okay, I want to be like this person, like this person I look up to. Like he literally looks up to like Bakujo. A lot of people don't realize that. Like
He wouldn't have like that IRL like drive, like that actual like
something to look
influence
at and be
of
like, I
like
want to
yeah,
beat
like
that.
bro,
Yeah.
you are
yeah,
this
I
talented,
don't
and
want
I
to be in the
have like
shadow.
this insane hero that I look up to and just admire to the T, and you are my best friend, quote unquote, and you are
Yeah.
this raw. Like, why are you this raw? Like in this world of quirks, like
Mm-hmm.
you're destined for great things. Yes,
And
I admire you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I need to look into the movie, the second movie, because I know a lot goes on there, and it's like Midoriya and Bakugo centered. But I
yeah.
want to see it because I feel like I haven't seen enough of Bakugo to be like, oh, did he not really grow that much? Did he really stay the same?
Yeah.
Because
I
the
don't.
only thing he really had was that AP shot, that like with that little
Yeah.
beam. Other than that, I haven't really seen him do much new
I don't,
besides
I,
what he already does.
I don't think the movie's really canon. I think it's kind
It's
of like
not.
one of those.
It's not. But just to see like, but
What
they
if
do a
pretty much a
yeah
what if.
they do a
Yeah,
good job. Not
that
like
is
for
some what
example,
if
when
shit.
Dragon Ball do what if movies, they take the power scale like completely out of the canon. Like I feel like with the first My Hero movie, they didn't take the power scale and like
So, do you think that it could literally? Because did you watch you watched it? Yeah, you watched this movie, right?
I
The
watched the
second movie.
first movie. I didn't watch the second movie yet.
Okay, well, I was gonna ask you, like, do you think the actual season could develop into that? Because at the end, it was like you kind of like seen it was like a whole different like way this shit could go. Like from how it is now, like the movie was not like that at all. Like it was a complete split, and it was like a whole different reality of like, oh shit. I don't want to like spoil anything, you know what I'm saying? But
I think I think I know what you're talking about.
I know a little bit that happens in the movie. I haven't got a chance to see it though. It's some raw shit.
It is raw, bro. It's super raw. If it go like it, and I'm not gonna say it's like it would be bad if they went that route, but it definitely would be like
a little bit better.
Yeah, it wouldn't be what we thought. You know what I'm saying? Like what they're like shaping it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We'll see.
But yeah,
is it the end of that when he like hands?
Yeah.
Okay. It's that's
all.
Kind of like what Naruto did.
Yes, yeah,
like that. Just sharing that power.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen in the main one. I'm cool on that.
I guess so. Yeah, it's definitely a what if scenario. Like, what if like this?
It's good for a movie.
That's the feeling I got after I watched it. I'm like, can't be like how they gonna go with this.
I mean, they can't.
It was raw. It was raw.
Yeah, it's cool for a movie.
It's definitely cool for a movie.
Speaking of which, they announced a third movie.
Like one in long run.
Yeah, they announced a third movie. I think to come out in fall.
Okay.
They announced a third movie, and they said it's supposed to be the same villain from the second movie. I'm not sure how true that is, but I did hear that they are working on a third movie. I think it's summer 2022. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, it'll probably be next year. Well, I'm thinking I haven't heard nothing from it.
So they're kind of doing like a DBZ, like it has like a movie storyline.
Yeah. I mean, because I don't get how the first movie is not canon, because they kind of mentioned it in the first. They kind of mentioned the movie in the first second season.
Did they?
They did. They talked about his friend who was his sidekick, and that was like in season 3.
They kind of
they talked about it, and they showed like a preview to the movie on the episode or something like that, and that was it. I thought it was canon, but it wasn't.
I mean, that's how some animes do, like Naruto, like all the movies, like Naruto, like they kind of correlate to like the anime, but like they don't really.
Stone Galil, I ain't seen shit like that in the anime.
Bro, honestly,
that's
one of my favorite. And then Blood Prison. Blood Prison is literally my favorite. Too. I watched Blood Prison at least like 12 times so far. I can just keep rewatching it. Like,
yeah, Blood Prison was raw.
One of my favorites right there.
But yeah, I figure on that how they don't like they just make movie scenarios for the shit, like, and they just play it out like that. I kind of like that, because then like the movie ain't spoiling anything for you, manga or anime wise.
It's all original.
It's like you still getting like that world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But yeah, that was good My Hero talk right there, man. That was good. 100%. Hopefully next week bring us the excitement that we hoping for with the rematch and things like that. But moving on to the next order of business, Shaman King. So I heard Justin live watching it. Justin didn't sound too pleased, but
go ahead, Justin. So what's going on in Shaman King?
We start off with the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, so let's start off with the beginning. So it starts off kind of like they're going to a movie theater, right? And they're finna see this movie, and that was the biggest Bruce Lee I have ever seen. Like,
yeah, bro was over big, and he had a whole different like new anime hairstyle.
So like the backstory behind it, like, this is martial artist dude from China, and he just got like the boxing, karate, kick, just like this whole style that he's perfected, and it's like he just super crazy fighting, undefeated kind of dude, fighting multiple people in his movies and stuff like that. I'm like, this is literally Bruce Lee, bro. Like, they are literally talking about Bruce Lee. Got the nunchucks, everything, just going crazy.
So are y'all talking about episode 3 then?
Yeah. Yes, episode 3.
Okay.
So, what's that guy named? Ren, whatever his name is, Ren.
Yeah.
So yeah, his sister came to also try to take what's his name? Adobe Maru, something like that.
Akidamaru, something like that.
Akidamaru, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why they so fascinated with him. Like, why do they want him so bad? Like leave it alone.
Is he just super high level, bro?
I mean, I guess, but still, like, leave it alone, bro. Your bro already lost. Leave it alone.
Well, as you can see, the family they ruthless, bro. Once they got their eyes on something, bro, they trying to get them.
That's true. That's true. Because it pretty much starts out and it's like, all right, so there was a purpose behind watching that movie. So someone sent them a letter, like free tickets to go see that movie.
Yeah.
And they were like, don't know who it's from, just go see this movie. Free tickets. No eyebrows were raised. I was like, okay. Like, I wonder who sent us that movie. Like, who sent us to go see that movie? And I'm just like, maybe it's a setup. You know, like and here and behold, here comes the girl. She's like, yeah, I want you to see that movie so you can see his power. And then I'm gonna use that power against you right now.
Basically try to intimidate him off of Akidamaru. That's why they sent them to see the movie. So it's like, you see how strong he is in the movie.
And you don't want this. You really don't want this.
But I was like, it's a movie.
And the only way you can forcefully get a spirit away from his master is to kill somebody.
Take out the master pretty much, and then you can take over that spirit. Because like there's no like master holding that spirit behind whatever.
Right. And Yo was pretty much like, I'm not folding. And then they kind of showed the method, like her method of like domination over the guardian spirit was like even more cruel than Ren's.
Talismans.
Like, yeah, like she used the whole what you talisman?
Talismans.
I thought it was called talisman, but okay, talisman. She used those to like just take over him completely. Like he has no will of his own, but he still like has a consciousness to be like he knows it's happening.
And he like, kept him inside of his real like actual physical body.
Yeah. So instead of an integrated like soul take over her body, she just got his actual corpse and like preserved it to put that inside his old corpse, and he still fight through his body to kind of protect herself while still letting it be.
And the family is the actual people who actually took him out in order to turn him into this.
Bro, that's kind of fucked up.
Bro, it is, because it was like, bro, the man had a lot going for himself. He touching people's hearts around the world. Like everyone's loving it, you know, they're loving it. And he literally just what's the guy name?
Turn that nigga to a ghost.
What's the short guy name?
What's his name? Don't remember.
Anyway, the super short guy. He
his name is
Manta, there we go. He was pretty much saying like, oh, he just disappeared out of nowhere. No one know he died. No one know how he died. All that stuff like that. No, it was just some disease or whatever like that. Just got him out of nowhere. And once again, I was like, this is Bruce Lee, you know, because Bruce Lee just out of nowhere died, kind of thing, you know. And
kind of weird that they're using like an actual person.
Yeah, it's just highly referenced. I guess it's to pay homage to like, because it was kind of.
I mean, they do it in other anime too, like Naruto.
But that was just so blatant. Yeah. That was really blatant, though. You know, like Rock Lee whole character is literally like Bruce Lee, you know, whatever. But I don't know. I enjoyed the episode in terms of like, you know, the action and things like that. But it was a couple things that was just like, come on, bro, don't do this. So when what's his name, Yo was pretty much saying like, you got to understand the feelings of the person, the spirit inside, whatever, right?
Same stuff last episode.
Yeah, pretty much like
staying consistent with it.
Yeah, so I guess it awoke in the dormant feelings of the person of what's his name? I'm just gonna call him Lee. Of Lee, Ghost Lee. Anyway, he's and he started like trying to like fight against the talisman. You say it called? And
I mean, he didn't try.
Yeah,
Mugs wasn't try.
I
forgot how it came off.
So pretty much what's his name? Mata went to go look for a sword like weapon so he can use it to fight as a samurai or whatever. And once he did, they kind of got busy on him, and he cut the thing off his head, so he was like free. But he was just raging like, now that I'm free, I'm finna like just rage because they killed me. They took my life. Like
they killed me, so now I'm about to kill this girl that's
like
been controlling me.
He remembered everything. He like, they literally killed me, bro. Put me in this body. I don't feel no pain. Like, what is going on? I'm dead. And I don't know how, but he ends up forgiving them simply because,
no, bro, it's
so
random. Like, this girl, she got you as a present for her birthday. Her whole family is straight trash, and you forgive her, and then, like, I could understand you being off of killing her, like, whatever. But he chooses to go back as her spirit for no reason. Like, she showed like a little remorse, but come on, bro. Like, after all of this, like, she's just now changing, bro. Like, come on, bro.
And they was like, in order to beat him,
That's
we need
trash.
someone stronger. So they summoned that guy's master, and that just got busy on him. Old guy just took over Yo's
So
body.
I guess dude's soon to be wife or whatever, she can just call over any spirit that she so pleases and just throw him into Yo. Cause
yeah,
like, didn't dude die over like somewhere else? I mean,
yeah,
I'm guessing since it's like a Bruce Lee type thing that he was probably in like America. So she don't even got to be near no graves. Like, she could just call spirits from wherever.
Yeah, like,
kind of fucked up.
It's kind of OP.
Exactly.
It's a dope ability though, because I don't see no one else having that same ability. Like, she literally can just conjure up a spirit. I don't think it matters if they pass over to the afterlife or not. Like,
no, they can be in heaven.
Like, it does not. Yeah,
so she can forcefully summon just somebody who.
Yeah, so how the whole thing is. Like, oh, if a spirit has passed to the afterlife, they can never come back.
Come back. Yeah.
Like, her power like passes all. Like, no,
So
you can come back. Yeah,
that's tough, bro.
and she can put that into Yo. So they have an arranged marriage. So she, like, her whole drive is, I want to be the first lady of the Shaman King. Like, I'm a pushing to be the Shaman King, and I think, like, I don't know how the show will go or how long this series is gonna be. Yeah. I don't see the series being super long. Probably no more than the second
slated
season.
For like 51.
It's like it's
yeah. I was gonna say I don't see it being no longer than 2 seasons with a 24 episode pace.
The original manga has 288 chapters.
That's right. It'll probably be like how Black Clover was, like it just back to back episode.
Oh, so they're not doing seasons?
The first season
it's going legit. Well, first season will be like 24 episodes, and second season.
No, the first season is 52.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they already have the amount slated.
Yep.
Oh, so it's gonna be running for a while then.
Yeah. So what's that? A year of episodes?
Yeah, I was under the impression it was gonna be 24 and stop, like most things. But...
Nah, this is a complete remake of what's it called?
Right. So yeah, that makes sense then. But yeah, I don't know where the show's gonna go from here. I mean, I have no predictions whatsoever. I got a feeling that the 2 people they just fought will somehow like come to their side and be.
Hopefully the battles get a little more intricate, because right now it's more like
repetitive.
Yeah, let's get into that. It's my friend, so we're just about to turn up, or we're just gonna call in this 96-year-old master from the afterlife, and he's gonna force me to turn up.
Why are you using your ghost?
I just need Yo to be like raw.
Yeah, I need him to be more assertive with what he got going on. Like, bro, you can't have this moral and then not have the power to back it up. But you do, but you're not using it. So I feel like my only prediction I do say I have is like from the first episode, like the whole whatever fiasco went down, like it will play back into him being like why he's able to even like consider becoming Shaman King. So
it seems like they're setting up a tournament arc.
Yeah. That's what it's. Yeah, I forgot about that part. They're setting up a tournament that's supposed to be like, oh, whoever wins this tournament becomes Shaman King. But I don't think that's how that's gonna roll. I don't think that's actually gonna be that way.
Yeah, if it's that way, then I could see this being like short.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't see it going past a certain amount of episodes. But other than that, yeah, hopefully next week have a more exciting episode or more plot, something to give us predictions on, so we can at least like have an idea where the show finna go. Because right now I'm lost. Not that it's bad that I'm lost. I just don't know where it's heading.
I just hated the end of that episode.
The episode was just because it was like, come on, dude, you supposed to go to Yo. Like, go. He rescued you. You're supposed to be with Yo. Now he supposed to have two cold spirits, like one for the hands and one for the sword. Like, come on, bro. Like, but nah. But I feel like I said, I feel like those two people, the girl and Ren, I think they're gonna join him in the future. Cause why else would they be showing them so early?
Ren
with this like that guy.
I don't think he's the type to switch sides. Probably he seemed like a show long type rival. Maybe he'll turn sides towards like the
after
end
they both lost. They were so quick to be like, I was wrong. You know, like you know what I mean? Like she was like, I was completely wrong. I'm gonna walk away from this. I think he did.
I can't remember.
I think he just had a realization, like, oh yeah, this dude is no joke. Like he actually can become Shaman King like me. You know, like more so like a rival for him.
Like this is my rival. Like he beat me. Like at that point, like once you beat me, I see you as a rival. Now, like literally, we're both competing for like the same goal at this point.
So yeah, that's that. But like I said, hopefully next week it'll be some more interesting things to go over on week.
Justin, you came with black, bro.
I know, bro.
Yeah, but moving on to the next thing. What is it called again? The
True Eternity or whatever.
No. I cannot. I keep wanting to say The Last of Us. Not
The
anime. World ends with you. The world ends with you.
New anime
based off a video game.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's originally came out for the DS. And now I think they remade it for the Switch. I wanted to play the video game, but I never got around to it because I just don't got enough time. But
so I was over confused because
these characters are also featured in the Kingdom Hearts game too.
I did not know that.
So it's pretty popular.
So the animation, I was like, I mess with it because it's like it literally seemed
caught me
like
off guard.
Yeah, but I wasn't like mad about it. I wasn't like, ugh. I was like, different.
Because they did a real good job at like, it looks 2D when you look straight at it. But once they start fighting, you realize that's CG. Like, that's been CG the whole time.
Exactly. So it looks like...
It looks 2D when it's just like still frames.
So remember like the PlayStation 3 days, like the cutscenes of video games that's like... They show like the fighting, you're not actually doing nothing, but it just show like people fighting. It looks like that quality of animation, but it's like video game cutscenes the whole way through.
So like bad animation?
No, it's different. It's not like it's bad. I actually like it, but they're not going for no high quality. They're going for a video game kind of look. Okay, so that's why it's acceptable.
I seen on Crunchyroll and I was about to watch this, and the animation does look really cool, but I avoided it because it was based off a game, and I didn't want them to go like that game route.
That's honestly a lot of animes are based off that game.
Because
it's a couple animes based off of games. So like low key, like kind of like Fire. I know Grand Blue, I think, is based off a game. That's a good anime. Fuck. I want to say it's kind of hard trying to judge an anime based off like a game, whatever. Like it's a lot of different like, options for like.
I know the Persona. I think.
Yeah, Persona series.
I watched the Persona 5 anime a little bit, and I could not get into it at all.
See, like it's something about it. Like it's like either it's better as a game or it's better as an anime. But a lot of times the starts of the game is going to be better as a game. Like. I don't know. It gives me that vibe every time.
Okay.
I want to watch it because the animation does look really like cool. It's from the front page and stuff, but
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's like off a game, and I tend to have like not good
Okay, yeah. I know like Pokemon is based off a game and all that card
Okay, all
game.
right, but
That's
this
an
ain't
anime.
bro,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
bro.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
This ain't
based
Pokemon
off
or
the card.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
No,
You can even
it's
say
the same
Digimon.
concept
It's
though.
not
It's the
that.
same concept.
Okay, but bro, think about it. You just named shit that's been around for like 20 plus years.
Based off a game.
Okay,
You
but
know,
this
old
is
ass
just
game.
all right.
I
So
know,
all right,
yeah.
I say if this anime was around in 2002 and whenever this game came out and it came out right after and it was actually on and people watched it, then you can have the argument. That's not the case. This is new. To get like, bro, it don't work like that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll
but
still watch
I
it, but
haven't played the game. So like for all start from from the anime, I have been enjoying it. But the thing, like, I'm not expecting like fire from every anime. I'm just expecting something nice to watch.
true.
And it is nice.
I would say the
It's nice to
pacing,
watch.
like it's moving like fast.
Yeah, that's why I was like
you could tell, like at some moments, like these fights, you could tell this like this gameplay. Like this is where you're supposed to start playing.
Okay. So,
mission. He a boss.
so here's one of my combats for this. So one of my favorite animes that's based off a game, God Eater. I don't know if you've ever seen God Eater.
Okay.
I have not. I heard of it.
I haven't seen God either because I could.
I think Vernon tried to tell me about that.
God Eater
great
and Soul
anime.
Eater was the ones I always like mixed up name wise, but as soon as I knew like okay, that's Soul Eater and that's God Eater. But God Eater was one I didn't like just because of like it had that like 3D CG like thing. Yeah.
Honestly, like it did the CGI and all that. It was perfect. So like
only like anime I really like that in like and it was like that from start to finish, like everything was CG was Ruby. And they changed like studios like they changed studios like after like volume 2 or something or volume 3 and then it started to look literally different and I'm like I can't like yeah
Shout
like
out B-Stars.
I was off it. You said what?
Shout out B-Stars.
Yeah. The B-Stars.
Yeah, I know like a lot of animes are made to like promote like the games, whatever. It's like so like this like anime just came out, like it's literally meant to promote like the game. Like people was like go buy the game, like see what the story kind of goes from here. Like that's how God Eater was. Like God Eater made the anime, no season 2, sadly. One of my favorite anime should have got a season 2, but like it literally was just made to promote the game and like just have people like, okay, look at our series of games. We like this like I think like 4 God Eater games so far, like 4 or 5 or something like that. But like they're honestly decent. Like I've been like debating on buying them, like how like decent they look and like how they're compared to anime.
Me and Reggie got one too, so
yeah.
I know they made a series on them shits. Like I ain't gonna call them shits, but I don't know. I just never like I never like looked into getting the game or watching anime. Like yeah, it kind of threw me off when I seen it as a game and I didn't know which one came first. But
yeah.
So games based off anime are trash, and anime based off games are trash.
No,
that's a great disagreement. So we did all.
We can get into that another day.
So
games
the
based off
episode,
anime. All right, yeah, we can definitely get into that next episode. I like that.
So the episode started out. It just what's this guy name?
Neku.
Neku, there we go. Neku, he wakes up in the middle of the street and he's like thinking about to get hit by cars and whatnot, but he's like the cars are passing right through him. So I thought it was like gonna be like one of those Yu Yu Hakusho things where a person get hit by a car, episode die, whatever, stuff like that. But no, he was already like
he's already past that
video
point.
game.
Yeah,
and he lost his memory completely, which is why it was confusing for me in the first place. Because he's like he don't understand nothing, like why he's here. I thought they just got like conjured into a game or something like that. But this other girl knew exactly what was going on and stuff like that. And she made a pact with him. Now they're partners in the game, and now that they're partners in the game, they can attack the people. The game bots like the people they fight are called noises. So the more
the
noise
quality
you
on
hear,
the noises it's a little PS3 ish.
That's why I said like it's like PS3 like animation almost. That's why I was like,
it came out on the DS.
So, but I like it though because it gives off that game feel. I feel like I'm just watching a video game be played out, but me playing it. Like it's weird, but I like it though. I'm not like, oh my goodness, it's the best thing ever, but it's actually pretty decent. Like I recommend if you might just want to watch a quick watch because I don't think it's gonna be long anyways. So
Only
it's a
12.
quick little,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a quick little like, oh, this that was nice, that was decent, you know. Um, but I like how he instantly just got like super dope powers. Like he got this firepower. Once he realized he had powers, he just like started going crazy on killing the noises.
Well, they
And
got these
the
pins for the powers, which you could tell.
yeah. So the concept of noises, the more noise you hear, the more you go insane. So if you get so when the more noise you like it affects you, you get angry, and then the more you get angry, you get possessed by the noise, and you just like not yourself no more.
Probably tell like what the
So
game is about.
Pretty much.
yeah, so
They got 7 days. They got to survive for 7 days.
yeah, so the whole premise of the 7 days is if you survive for 7 days, then you can be resurrected into the real world. But if not, you get erased completely. So Muzz getting erased left and right. And I was like, wait, so they are dead if they had to be resurrected, you know, like
Yeah, yeah.
so the girl who's his partner, she's like, yeah, I died in a car accident, whatever, right? And so he's like, wait, so I am dead? Because he don't remember anything. He barely even remembered his name.
He didn't.
So I
He only
think
known his first name.
yeah, he only knew his name was Neku. That's all he knew. He don't know how he got to that world, what happened. You know, he don't know anything, literally. So, um, I think I don't understand what could have happened because like he got all these like weird situations going on with him. Like everybody has
Neku
one.
is overly
So
overly antisocial.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so
Understood.
would y'all say it's kind of like Angel Beast, like where from like the main character, like he had died, but he didn't realize he was dead, and like they were all like everybody that was there was kind of stuck in like purgatory. I was like it was like it wasn't neither heaven nor hell, like they was like just stuck.
Yeah, but
Limbo.
Like
they're in a game situation though.
ah
yeah. It's like Konosuba with like actual death. Like you
yeah.
don't.
Right. Yeah, you
It's
get
not just
erased if
oh
you get erased.
like
Okay.
yeah. If you don't complete a mission, you're erased. Like so you gotta just survive 7 days though. But the game masters are like on that with you to make sure you don't
They're called
live.
Reapers, right?
Yeah, yeah, they're called Reapers. So their job is to pretty much make the missions hard for you to be like, oh, I can't pass the mission. I'm gonna get erased, and you have a time limit to do it as well. So what's the word I'm looking for? One of the cool things about this game, this anime, that game is in the real world, they see everybody, but no one sees them. But just by touching them, they can get like all the information off that person, like read their minds, things like that. So
Yeah.
like I feel like that's gonna play a role into some stuff later on. Like they gotta like get information on people in the real world to like do the mission. That's just something I can predict. I feel like they wouldn't put something like that in there just to be like, oh, read this one person mind. That's it.
You
You know
gotta
what I
think about
mean?
it
Like,
though. All of these are like adapted game mechanics.
true. So um, the game masters, like who's in charge of the game. I feel like all that'll be revealed really soon because, like I said, the pacing is going fast. Like they're getting straight to the point.
I mean, they revealed it though.
But like
It's kind of like an
the per
organization. It seems like these games are like organized by like selected people.
yeah,
they're like
so
who's the game master for this game? And they're all it's like a business it seems like they're like the game master they told him that he can get promoted if he gets everybody from this game erased. Basically. So I don't know what's going on with that yet, but
yeah, me neither. But like I said, it's only 12 episodes, so they're gonna be revealed shortly.
they're moving
I
fast too.
recommend.
They only got like what 3 days left at
Yeah,
the end
they
of
like so
episode
yeah.
2.
That's why I was like, I guess these last couple of days is gonna be like busting long episodes. Like
Gotta
they
be.
gonna have to do something because if it's 3 days left already, it's like what can you do in 10 episodes in 3 days? Like you're gonna have to really like drag out longer missions or something like that, or like make it harder, get them like bigger boss fights and stuff like that. So
we'll see though.
I recommend it. And if you're still listening at this point into the podcast, we appreciate you, man. Go ahead and drop.
We love you. We love
drop,
you.
Drop Anicrew gang in the chat down there.
Go ahead and get this last topic bussing.
I won't lie. Never mind. Keep going.
Anyways, so the last topic of the day, Tokyo Revengers. So
it's like the fourth anime I've seen someone get pushed off the train. Started kind of evil. Who else?
Saga,
bro.
Shit.
Isekaization.
Whole lot of people begin. What's that one?
But
like that super messed up one. What's that one called?
What?
Where they're like fighting the aliens? What's that called? Gantz.
Yeah.
He got pushed off the train. They showed that one though.
Oh, the splat.
They
their heads was completely off.
That's a gory anime right there.
Yeah, definitely.
I never like how they never show like the person that pushed them. Like, anyway, though,
it's all a blanked out face or something like that.
It's the hand.
Literally. You did something to me, now I gotta get you back for it.
Buddy was salty. He got fired.
Bro, literally. Over bet, I'm gonna just kill somebody. Like what? Never.
So the episode start off kind of wild. Dude is in his bed. You see like 3 dirty magazines on the floor, 3 tissue wrappers on the floor.
Come on.
Like the dude was just like wilding.
Single dude.
He was living normal. That ain't wild, man.
Man.
Bro, the man had 3 dirty magazines. Like, look, bro, we are in the age of technology.
Do not shame him.
Do not shame him,
bro. We are in the year that he's living in. It is 2017. We have internet. Why do you have magazines?
Man, maybe he liked the aesthetic. It's vintage.
Like you don't need imagination no more, bro. We have videos. like
whatever.
But he hears on the news that 2 people died in a car crash. I think it was something like that. Like they ran into a building accident or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
And they died. And he was at the first name. He was like, I know the name. Seems familiar. Then the second one, it was like an ex-girl of his, like back in middle school, like 12 years in the past. So he was just like recapping his life, thinking like, man, like where did it all go wrong? And that's when the scene you're talking about, like he's at the train station. And this unknown hand just pushes him into the train tracks.
Prior to that, though, I think this kind of like is because it kind of hinted at that like next event. He was with like those kids, and they was doing like they keyed that man's car, and folks came out, and he thought it was him, and he just literally walked up, and he was like, hey, like around they did that. So honestly, I think like dude just like followed him and killed him. Like
dude was having a bad day. Got his car, just coined
literally,
up.
He just followed him and isekai'd him.
I hope not. I don't think that was that serious.
No witnesses.
Literally.
Based on everything that happened, I feel like it was a bigger purpose and why he got pushed. Like whoever pushed him had a bigger purpose. Yeah. You know,
true.
It was at that moment that he traveled back in time. Don't know why he traveled back in time. Don't know how he traveled back in time.
It was being X.
He did.
I would say that being X pushed him.
Literally pushed him.
He traveled back in time, back into the date where everything like kind of went wrong, things like that, right? And he seen the girl who died on the news. He went to see her, got emotional, talked to her little brother, got emotional, and he told him like, "Look, I don't know if this is a dream, but July 1st, 2017, you and your sister are gonna die. Remember it and protect her."
It was mad wild to tell the little kid.
Yeah, wow, like what?
And as a kid, you really believe that,
bro?
I mean, but still, like you gave me a date and everything, like
specific
date. He said at the very least,
I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you're crazy."
I'm gonna be over paranoid. What? Huh? I'm gonna die.
Don't say nothing like that. And if you right, then good looks, like
right. So I think the whole purpose was just like look out for that day, like whatever you don't gotta believe, but just protect her, make sure she don't die, whatever, right? And he succeeded, but didn't at the same time. Like the boy remembered, the boy didn't die, but he still's like, I couldn't save my sister. Still, she still died. But he said, you have to help me save her. So I guess they're gonna do another time travel thing. Yeah. Don't know how, but I don't understand why the show is called Tokyo Revengers. I don't get where it's going. I like what happened though. I like what happened. I'm interested in see what's happening next, but I don't understand what's the purpose or what's the end goal of the show. Like, where is it supposed to be heading towards?
I'm sure, like how they explain the anime, like it's about the gang that caused her to die, or whatever, was like the gang like he had met as a kid, like had beat him up, and he thought like his cousin like was a part of that gang, like was their leader, but then like
right,
yeah. So now they gotta go like, be a part of that.
Yeah, literally, like Tokyo Revengers is pretty much like him getting revenge on that gang that like kind of like caused all this like bad things to happen in his life. Like they literally beat him up. At that, like his friends kind of viewed him different. Like, oh yeah, your cousin, like you said, your cousin like was his top dog. He not his top dog. Like he's literally like he's at the bottom of
Aaron boy,
Aaron boy, like all that. Like he pretty much trying to get revenge on like this gang, whatever. Like that's how I like kind of review the anime. It's kind of like I don't know if you've ever seen Erased. It's on Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
good ass anime. You probably seen it, Justin. Good ass anime. One of the main character pretty much goes to like a similar situation. Like it like goes to like a near death situation, and then like he travels back in time, and then like when he travels back in time, like he realizes, oh, like so many things like went wrong, and like it low key started like with this girl disappearing in like my life, whatever. Like she was young with us, and like eventually like, she ended up getting like kidnapped or like murdered or something like that had happened. And like low key, I'm gonna change like this whole outcome and see how like life is affected after that. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel like the main character like Tokyo Revenger is gonna like try to change everything that happened. It's like so where like this outcome doesn't really happen like with a person dying, or like the outcome is just totally different to like the future is right
I
now.
feel like it's gonna be like one of those butterfly effect things. He's gonna change one thing, and then it's gonna be like some more shit that like from that, and then he got to change that, and then
because last time he moved away when stuff was starting to get like tough.
Like kind of hectic.
I mean, this like if we being honest, this also he won't be a virgin no more. He wants that girl alive so he can have a girlfriend. That's all he wants, really. That's all he wants.
Oh my god!
Being honest,
he said he loved her, bro. You think he views her as a piece of meat, bro?
Both.
I think he's just judging him off the dirty magazines he's seen.
You can do both. He said, "I'm tired of the magazines. I need real."
LaRon is a judgmental person.
Crazy. He can't have the magazines. He can't love his girl. He can't just save her life.
Bro, he can't just save her literally life. Did not remember who she was until she died. He even was like, "Dang, who was that?" Like she died, he was like,
"Who was that?" All those memories just came back. Like once,
bro, we all seen love somebody,
bro. There's something there. It ain't just, you feel.
I'm weak.
It ain't just surface level.
Nice team up, guys. Nice team up.
Boy, man, you try to judge him in the beginning.
That's crazy. Y'all do this every episode.
You just reduced his whole purpose to get his rocks off.
He went back in time just to get his rocks off. Like, damn, that's hey. At that point, he got to secure the bag.
He better.
Yeah, if you do all that,
he don't secure that bag.
He has to. He gotta. I don't know. He got powers now. He can do shit.
Yeah, but my thing is this: how are they gonna go back in time again? Like, does the boy know something that Does he know something now about how to do it, or like how would he say that without having a plan on how to go back in time?
You know what I
mean?
That's
Maybe
awesome.
figured out how to trigger it.
What if it's like a ReZero situation? He just keeps dying.
Because it's confusing to me. Because had he not went back in time at that moment, that boy would never been there to save him, so he would have died. So who's the one setting these sequence of events to Butterfly? He's not starting the Butterfly effect. Someone else did. You know what I mean? Because he was gonna die. You know what I mean?
Actually, I feel like they're placing him there to start the Butterfly effect. Like,
okay, that's fair.
You're probably not going with the super scientific. Like, if he went back, then he would have never.
Right? Because like
paradox stuff, they're probably not doing all that.
Oh, I just assume they would.
Maybe it's just all just to reconcile. What if that's literally the story? What if he just it's just him with his friends, like, and just making sure shit is right?
How long
within through all the shit that goes on, like that fucks up.
Okay.
I don't know, but
this 24 or what? 2 seasons, 1 season?
It's 12.
It's just 12?
I think it's 12.
No, it's unknown right now. They haven't confirmed it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it'd be like 12. Well, I know the manga's like at 150 chapters, damn near. So they could easily do like 24 if they wanted to.
Dude, I just looked at the manga title, bro. Tell me why they got a between Tokyo and Revengers.
Oh no, you looking at something else now.
No, it's literally the My Anime page.
That's not the official. That's not the official.
I don't even know.
Can't be.
I don't even know if I can say that. I might as well. 105, 10.
And
okay. 105, 10. Let me go ahead and write that down. That's a quick edit right there.
And we got it copyrighted. Strike. Strike one.
No.
Justin mentioned.
I'm pretty sure that, and you said it again.
That would be alright.
Yeah, I mean, nah, just do a little. Add a little chirp. You straight. Mosaic, whatever you need.
Editing skills from our editor.
Get that right. All right, and we're back. And we're back, people. Sorry for that little. Well, you didn't even notice it.
I'm weak.
I got cut out.
Yes, my bad.
Just keep talking like it didn't even happen.
Oh my gosh!
I forgot. Where were we?
It has unknown episodes.
Unknown episodes.
All right, so I looked at Tokyo Revengers. It's actually ongoing.
Yeah, I know the manga's still not done yet.
So they're probably just gonna go based off of however well this is received.
True.
Honestly, the anime is meant to make people read the manga. That's how the anime is.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it doesn't stop at 12 and just like don't come back. I hope it did 24. Because if it has 100 chapters, I mean it must really to the story somewhere. So hopefully it has a good storyline, enjoyable. Cause I've been liking watching a whole bunch of different anime, even though they're not like all like, oh, here this is the greatest thing ever. Like they all been pretty good, highly recommendable. As if like you somebody who already watched all the big stuff, like or you watch all the big names, you looking for small stuff to watch. Like these are all like good things to just check out, you know. So that's my take on all this stuff. Other than that,
you gotta have some small anime there.
Yeah, it's good. I still gotta watch a couple of things.
Variety.
We'll get into more stuff next week. Does anybody watch anything that they want to discuss that I didn't watch or we didn't watch as a whole?
We can cop that next episode.
We can wait till next episode.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna wait on y'all to watch 86.
Right, because it's
86. That one has potential.
Perfect anime, 86.
So there you have it. Next week we will be talking about 86. We will pretty much be talking about the same stuff that as episodes drop, but next week have a different conversation. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Anybody got any final thoughts? Anything you want to say?
We love you. We love you.
Okay, Step Back says we love you.
You are cherished.
So subscribe to the channel. If you're on Spotify, go ahead and follow us, and we're
all platforms except for iTunes so far.
For every comment next week, me and Ty will take shots to match all the comments.
We would not be doing that.
I ain't discussed that. Hold on.
So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Also subscribe to to Chi if you like gaming. Got a little gaming streams and stuff on there if you like it. But yeah, subscribe, like, and thank you for tuning in to the Anicrew podcast. Yeah.
Arigato.
Bye bye.
Peace out, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Bye bye.